Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am back with another episode of Ice Lakes, and we are back at Moose Lake, one of the first places that I laid into some pretty good sized pike. And one of the things I want to check out here this time is to see if we can't get a sturgeon out of here. Now, most of the fish in this particular lake are fairly small fish, except for the pike and the sturgeon, which were added, I believe, after I had caught the large pike. But it was because of this lake I had to first add the large hole so that I could get the fish through the hole. I snapped off the line with whatever I had caught. But we're just going to do a little free fishing this time, guys. No real pressure, so we can just kind of enjoy ourselves. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and get this started. That'll give me a little more time to show you what it is gear-wise that I'm using and why I'm using it. Alright. Anyway, we're going to take a good look at this map now that we got a little time to do so. Now, there's a lot of deep areas, and it seems like most of the time that I have caught these guys, I've either been in the second, not the deepest part, but the one right above that. And right here looks really good. This maybe, but I think this one and this one, because these are actually the same depth right here. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to head on over to here and give that a try. I might give this one a try too, because it's not nearly as deep as these others. So alright, let's go ahead over here. Now, I'll be honest, I usually prefer to use the lures that don't require you to put bait on them, primarily because it seems like, well, for one thing, you're spending more money, and another thing is that you don't realize you lost your bait. So, it's just best to keep up with that. But anyway, let me show you the gear I've got here. Now, I am using a particular balance lure that happens to be called the Jade Hunter. As you can see, it's best for sturgeon. It's also good for bream and zander, which I do believe are in this particular lake. So we've got a good chance of catching a number of those. Now I am focusing, like I said, on the sturgeon. So this one also is good, and we might try that a little later. And I don't think I have anything here that's good for sturgeon, but I'll take a look here. Got one for flounder, one for roughy. Nope, but I do have one for pike. So we might go after pike too while we're here. Now, as far as the hook goes, I'm using the Africa. This one's good for sturgeon. So we are really focusing on sturgeon. It seems to work very well. It doesn't mean you won't get other fish, but your chances and odds are much higher. Now, the particular lure that we are using is called the glitter, and this again is good for sturgeon, so should increase our odds. Alright, looks like it's already frozen over here. We'll go ahead and clean that out a little bit, and we'll drop a little bit of the lure, and then we'll put our lure down there. But yeah, the sturgeon most of the time come around when I'm least expected. Usually I'm going after something like common carp or something like that, and then I'll lay into a good sized sturgeon. But they come very big. They're one of the biggest fish in the game. They're a lot of fun to catch. Looks like I've got somebody trying to contact me through Discord, and they just don't seem to get that I am recording. Alright, here we go. We got a little something here. It's not big, whatever it is, but... Ah, it's bream, and it is one of the number ones for that. That's fine. Go ahead and clean this out here. Alright. Well, bream are fine. I like bream. Yeah, I've heard the bream's pretty good eating, actually. Sometime I'm going to have to try it. Okay, there we go. Ooh, not a bad Zander. Not a bad Zander at all. Yeah, this is more or less, I mean, yeah, I'm focusing on sturgeon, but honestly, I'm just here to fish, guys. Every now and then I just like playing this game. Not worrying about any contests or tournaments or anything like that. Just coming in here and doing a little ice fishing. Nice and relaxing. That's how I've caught my biggest fish, just messing around like this. Alright, let's see what this guy is. So far nothing's very big. It looks like there's a lot of Zander here. There we go. Okay, this is a little more robust than what we've been getting. Nice. Yeah, why don't we go ahead and move though? I think I might try out deep for just a second here. And then head over to that little lake up north. Just see what the heck's going to be biting over here in the really deep. Alright, it is baited, lure is moving, and see if there's anything big lurking down in the depths. There we go. That was a nice hit. Boy, it is a Zander day, isn't it? Zander everywhere. Let's lift it a little bit off the bottom. Sometimes if you do that, you'll hit a different set of fish. Most of the time I catch a sturgeon not real close to the bottom, honestly. I usually get them just a little bit higher. Not quite in the middle, but almost there. There we go. I'll tell you, man. They are seriously after this particular set of gear. Must be seriously ideal for Zander as well. Well, actually, Zander can come pretty big. I think someone told me that maybe it was 24 pounds. Might have been the record. I don't know. This is little, whatever it is. Bream. The Bream Dream. Well, I tell you, the Zander are hopping. They are seriously hopping. And I wish they had a contest for them. They don't, though. They don't have anything for Zander, for walleye. There's so many species here. It's too bad they don't focus on species of the perch species or something like that. The walleye and the Zander should count. Got some bream down there. Let's try a little shallow this time. See what if anything's biting up close to the surface. Zander. Well, there we go. We got us a burbot. I thought they were deep. Huh, I haven't got a burbot for quite a while, honestly. Yeah, I think the burbot pretty much fill the same niche that catfish do up, only they're northern. Yeah, this is nice and relaxing, guys. Very nice and relaxing. Kind of check and see what kind of species we're going to pick out of there. And no real rush. This is tiny, whatever it is. Well, we're getting plenty of bream, guys. So this is a great lure for bream. At this point, honestly, any kind of fish that is a big fish for that species would be fine with me. Yeah, the burbot was a surprise. Yeah, I think we're going to move on. But this is definitely good for Bream, definitely good for Zander, definitely good for Burbot. So let's go ahead and pull stakes here. And we're going to head on up to that little bitty lake up there. These are some pretty maps. Not quite sure what this is, if you can get up on the... up here or not. No, I guess not. Darn, that's too bad. Moose Lake National Park. Actually, I see a fox, not a moose. Alright, I'm just kind of curious what's down in this little portion. Make sure I'm right over top of it. Yeah, this looks like an interesting place to fish. Alright, let's put a little bit of lure here. Set it on down. Let's see what the heck's down there. For a little bitty portion of the lake, it is deep. I mean, it's not 102 feet, but that's every bit of 80. So it is a deep little lake. And we got some more bream. Seems like the bream and the zander are the fish of the day. Now it's a little better. Yeah, there must be a school of them down there. The hell's wrong with that fish? Hey, break it up, fellas, break it up. Looks like it got some kind of a bug. There we go. Alright, they're good. That was kind of weird. Whoa, okay. That was a good bite. And it's a zander. Looks like they're just off the bottom. I was gonna say, I was thinking that was a bream just by the way it attacks. Yeah, one of the big things you need to make sure is just try as many different types of movements as you can. It's always a question as far as what in the world the fish are going to be going for, what species. Seems like panfish really like that back and forth movement. So it's probably, no, it's a Zander. Usually I figured it'd be a Bream. I think I might switch my lure just briefly here. I did want to try, was it the orange path? No. I wanted to try this new sawtooth just for a minute. See if there's anything that might go for that. Yeah, I just purchased this. Let me change hooks out. Obviously this is for pike, so I'm going to go ahead and put the meteor on there as well. And we're going to see, because it doesn't look like the sturgeon are biting very much right now. Alright, we got it. Let's clean that out here. Drop a little of that lure in there, and we will see if there's a pike down there. I might go a little deeper since... Yeah, the sawtooth has quite the colors, and I just kind of attracted my eye. Kind of thinking it might be good for predators. There we go. There he is. He isn't very big, but it did grab him. Alright, I think I might move a little bit here. So the fish are here are a little on the small side. So we're going to head over to this part. Scare the fox off. Bunga bunga bunga. Spook. Okay. Well, he is all over the place, isn't he? Yeah, I think I might try fishing right here. Looks like some good pike territory. Shark tooth. The thing is, if we get a pike, we have to move because we're not going to get another one. That has been something that's consistent with this game. I think we're going to... I don't know. Let me change my lure here. Oh, something did it. Just while I was sitting there. There he is. That was not a real fantastic bite there, dude. Alright, let's see if we can't switch something out here. Yeah, I want to put on the carrot parade, or was it the carrot parade? No. Autumn leaves. Yeah, that's it. What's the Scandinavian king go for? Prussian carp? Yeah, might do that, or the berry porridge, but we're going to try this first. Interesting coloration on that one. Yeah, these type of lures do pretty good, honestly. Caught quite a few things off the autumn leaves. That and the carrot parade. A little roach. Isn't he cute? Kinda makes you wonder how in the world he got his mouth on the darn thing. Yeah, we're getting some perch now. Good God, that's bait. That, my friends, is bait. Yeah, I think we're gonna get up. We're not catching very much of anything here. I think I'm gonna go over here, and I think this will be my final spot for this episode. Doesn't mean it's my final spot for the night. Right here, it's fairly deep. Put a little bit of lure in, put the lure in. See what's at the bottom of this part of this little lake. Boy, here's some small fish here, guys. Wow. Little bitty fella. Yeah, this is this is not attracting very big fish at all here. It's kind of a small fish, yeah. Let's see if we can't catch something a little bit bigger. What's the black and white do? Chinese pike. Yeah, let's just put on the African. And we're gonna go back to the balanced lures. I am putting on the old green goblin. Always come back to this lure. This is probably my favorite lure. That and the blue beast. And yeah, they're the starter ones for the most part. But they're good lures. There we go. Well, I tell you guys, this has definitely been a small fish kind of a day. And that is the smallest fish yet, I believe. Alright, let's pack it up, guys. It was still fun. Yeah, we gotta head on over here. We're gonna cash in our fish and call this an episode. Not too bad. 25 fish, quite a few. So we'll get our cash and we'll move on. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode. Please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe, and I will be back with another episode of Ice Lakes. So until then, guys, I will see you later. Bye-bye.